Urgent, Knicks fans. 3-a-Light addition could finally solve New York's biggest problem. The front office has just made a move, and rivals are already on alert. But who are these 3 stars? First of all, if you're a true Knicks fan, hit the like button and comment, "I am Knicks." The New York Knicks may have won the title, but the front office knows that repeating the feat will require more than just keeping the team's core intact. One of the biggest outstanding issues concerns the center position. Mitchell Robinson is now with the Boston Celtics. Meanwhile, Andre Drummond offers experience and physical strength. But at 33 years old, he cannot realistically be the only backup option for Karl Anthony Towns. That is why the Knicks need to keep an eye on the trade market. Several centers could become available during the 2026-27 season, and 3 names stand out as possible solutions. Micah Potter, Luka Garza, and Zach Edey. Potter might be the most viable option. He has a modest contract worth just over $2.8 million and posted an impressive 42.3% shooting percentage from three-point range last season. Standing 6'8", 203 meters tall, he can also contribute on the boards and has the size to play center. Portland has several big men on the roster, which could eventually make Potter expendable. Then there is Luka Garza, another low-cost center who brings something the Knicks desperately need: offensive rebounding and floor spacing. Garza has posted an offensive rebounding rate of 15.8% over the last 5 seasons, along with 3% shooting from 3 during that span. Boston wouldn't normally be a likely trade partner, but their long-term roster decisions could eventually open up an opportunity. And finally, the biggest name of the 3, Zach Edey. The Grizzlies' 7'4" center would be a much costlier option, potentially requiring Deuce McBride, Pacome Dadiet, and additional assets, possibly including a first-round draft pick. But the potential is evident. Edey is a dominant rebounder, a legitimate rim protector, and a physical scorer in the paint. Most importantly, Towns' ability to defend and operate on the perimeter could make the Towns-Edey duo far more intriguing than it appears at first glance. The Knicks don't need to make this move immediately, but if they want to chase another title, their search for size can't stop with Drummond. And that brings us to another fascinating piece of this puzzle: Tyler Kolek. Depending on how the season unfolds, the young guard could become a key part of the Knicks' rotation or a trade asset that helps them acquire the big man they are missing. Tyler Kolek begins his 3rd NBA season with something extremely valuable: opportunity. The 25-year-old guard didn't play a prominent role during his rookie season, clogging fewer than 300 NBA minutes, but his second year demonstrated real potential. Across 62 regular season games, Kolek averaged 4.4 points and 2.7 assists in 11.7 minutes per game. While his scoring numbers were modest, his three-point shooting improved dramatically, rising from 29.8% as a rookie to 38.6%. There were also moments that showed why the Knicks remain interested in his development. In March, Kolek delivered an extraordinary 2-game performance. He scored 42 points for Westchester in the G League before being called up to add another 11 points for the Knicks later that same night, totaling 53 points in a single day. He also displayed confidence on the biggest stage. During the NBA Finals against San Antonio, Kolek recorded 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists, offering a glimpse of what he can deliver when given responsibility. The situation is complex now, with Jalen Brunson returning from off-season wrist surgery and Jose Alvarado already on the roster. Kolek might start the season as the 3rd-string guard. However, that doesn't mean his future is set in stone. His $3 million salary and a low-cost contract option for 2027-28 make him financially attractive in a trade. If Kolek gets more opportunities and performs well, his market value could rise significantly. This creates 2 possibilities for New York. Kolek could become a key emergency option, giving Mike Brown another reliable ball handler to turn to when injuries strike. Or, should the Knicks decide they need another center before the trade deadline, Kolek could be included in a trade package. In any case, his development is important. The Knicks are embarking on a long season after playing until late June, and injuries are almost inevitable. Brunson has dealt with ankle issues in the past, while Alvarado's aggressive style of play has also resulted in time missed. Therefore, New York need not rush into a decision. The better Kolek plays, the more options the Knicks will have, both on the court and in the trade market. However, as the roster is being evaluated, another issue has suddenly arisen, one unrelated to the players themselves. Mike Brown has lost a trusted member of his coaching staff, and this could affect one of the hidden advantages that helped New York win the title. The Knicks spent much of the offseason trying to preserve their championship formula. They brought back Mohamed Diawara, Jose Alvarado, and Landry Shamet on team-friendly deals, hoping that continuity would give them the best possible chance to defend their title. But maintaining that continuity has become increasingly difficult. Mitchell Robinson headed to Boston. Ariel Hukporti, Jeremy Sochan, and Trey Jemison III also moved on. Then Gerson Rosas left the front office. And now Mike Brown has lost another key piece. Jordan Brink is leaving the Knicks to join Tiago Splitter's coaching staff in Chicago, where he will also serve as the team's director of player development. For New York, this is more significant than it might appear. Brink spent the last 2 seasons handling the team's officiating challenges, and the Knicks became one of the league's most efficient teams in that area. His importance was especially evident during the NBA Finals. In Game 2, OG Anunoby lost possession while attempting a three-pointer in the closing moments of a tight game. The initial ruling went against New York. Brink convinced Brown to challenge the call, and the decision was overturned. Anunoby was awarded 3 free throws, a crucial sequence in a road victory that helped shift the momentum of the series. After the game, Brown openly acknowledged Brink's role, explaining that in high-pressure moments, he trusted Brink's judgment. That relationship of trust will now have to be rebuilt with someone else. The Knicks could replace Brink internally or hire another coach with similar expertise. But replacing the impact he had won't be simple, especially given that officiating challenges can completely alter the outcome of a playoff game. And that is the major storyline surrounding New York heading into the 2026-27 season. The Knicks are aiming for back-to-back titles while navigating roster changes, potential trades, player development questions, and coaching staff adjustments. The organization did an excellent job retaining much of its championship core, but the offseason has shown that defending a title is often more complicated than winning one. Now, the Knicks need to find another center, determine exactly how much Tyler Kolek can contribute, and replace one of Mike Brown's most trusted assistants. The championship banner is already hanging. The real challenge lies in everything New York must do to win another one. With the Knicks needing to bolster the center position, potentially utilizing Tyler Kolek as a key contributor or a trade asset, and needing to replace Jordan Brink on the coaching staff. Which of these 3 situations do you think will be most decisive for the New York Knicks in defending their title during the 2026-27 season? Leave your opinion below, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'll be back later with the latest Knicks news.